Two of her doctors wrote a letter, her social worker wrote a letter about the fact that, it would not be a good decision for Anna to be removed from what she's familiar with.
New tonight and only on 8. The parents of a 7-year-old girl with a rare and currently terminal syndrome are fighting a plan by a Muskegon County school district. The plan is to remove her from the school that she has been attending with her siblings. They want to move her to another facility about an hour-and-a-half bus ride away. Barton Dieter sat down with the girl's parents today, who say the decision by the administration is not only bad for their daughter, but bad for the other kids at her school. Barton?
Well, Brian, Justina and Lance Bernhardt have 6 children, 3 of whom have special needs. And they have all attended Whitehall schools along with everyone else. But now administrators with the district and the Muskegon County Intermediate Schools say 7-year-old Anna needs to attend the Wesley School in Muskegon.
Anna has Sanfilippo syndrome, a genetic condition that means she does not produce the enzyme that breaks down forms of sugar, resulting in cellular damage and a buildup of toxins that damage the brain.
Anna in kindergarten a few years ago, you couldn't tell her apart from her peers. And at some point, the kids hit a wall and they just start to move backwards.
The disease affects 1 in 70,000 people and is so rare there are less than a dozen known cases currently in the state of Michigan. It's referred to as childhood Alzheimer's.
Much like an Alzheimer's patient, their disease will spiral down faster if they're removed to unfamiliar surroundings.
Kids who have the syndrome lose their ability to write, their potty training, their ability to walk, to talk, to eat, and finally to breathe. Most die as teens or before, although research into enzyme replacements and gene therapy do seem hopeful.
Our goal with Anna at this point is to have her lead a happy life and lead as normal as possible life.
The Bernhardts say a total of 3 hours every day on the bus would be terribly hard on Anna. She would be separated from her siblings that also attend Ely Elementary.
She's part of that community and she belongs to that community and that school. And we're going to keep her there, too.
The parents say that having students like Anna in the traditional schools help other students learn empathy and acceptance.
That's what this is about. This is about giving her the best life she can have while she's here. And it's about helping other people. And we know that that happens.
Because the parents in the district could not agree, the Bernhardts are spending thousands on attorneys in a 4-day hearing, essentially a trial before an administrative law judge. If the Bernhardts win, the districts pay their attorney fees.
We don't want to be at odds with the school. They've heard from me that we think they do a terrific job.
Now, I talked to Whitehall Superintendent Jerry McDowell. Both he and the Muskegon Intermediate School District said they are not allowed by law to talk publicly about a student. But both said the decisions are made in order to make sure all students are placed in the best possible educational environment. The 4-day due process hearing concludes Thursday and Friday, at which time the judge will decide where Anna will be placed. In studio, Barton Dieters, 24 Hour News 8.